Now that I clicked on the Customize button on the postcards page and loaded the postcard editor, I'm ready to start designing. If you look on the bottom of the page, you'll see a page 1 and a page 2. We're going to start with filling out the details for page 1. The first thing I want to start changing is the text. This postcard is designed to display a single upcoming listing with one photo, so I'm going to start filling out the details for this listing. For the purposes of this example video, I'm going to change the address to my example address of 1100 First Avenue, suite number 200 in King of Prussia. So I was able to just type that out in my text box, but I can also paste my copied address into the address line by right-clicking my mouse and selecting the paste button. Now let's say I wanted to actually change my address to spell out my state, which in this example is Pennsylvania, and add my zip code, which is 19406. You'll notice that as I start to type, the address no longer fits. This means that we'll want to adjust the font size. I can do this by highlighting the text I want to change, and then going over to the left side panel and adjusting the font size like so. Now I can go back in and finish typing on the line. I can repeat these same steps to fill out the rest of the copy for this postcard. Once I finish adding all the text that I want to put on this postcard, the next thing I want to do is add some photos. For this example, I want to add my listing photo, my logo, and my industry designation. To add my listing image, I'm going to select this big gray box above my address line here, and then go to the sidebar where it says Upload New Images. From here, I can browse my computer, upload the right image, and it should automatically populate. If I like the way that the picture looks, I can hit the check mark button, or I can hit the crop button to change the way the photo displays in the box. When I'm done, I can hit the check button to save my new crop, and then check again to set the photo. If I'm ever confused as to which photo should be added to the box, I can read the helpful text written over each gray box to guide me. Like this one here says Place Image Here. You should note that this text will stay on top of your photos in our editor mode, but it will disappear on preview and it definitely won't print on your postcard. Now, I'm going to repeat the same process with my logo. I can look here on this bottom box, and it says Place Logo Here, so I know that this is the box for my logo. The last image I want to add is going to be my designation logo. And we actually have a bunch of images already preloaded for you to choose from. To add a designation logo, you'll want to navigate over to the sidebar and hit Elements. This will give me a bunch of different designation logos to choose from. I'm going to choose a black realtor logo because it's going onto a white background. To add this logo to my postcard, I'm going to take the logo and actually drag it over to the gray box here that says Place Designation Logo Here. You'll notice the box turns a light gray, so I know that when I let go of my mouse, this logo is going to drop right into the box. Now, if you ever make a mistake like dropping the designation logo into the wrong space, you don't have to worry. You can always hit the undo button at the top to correct any mistake that you may make. You should also be aware that if you hit the X button on any of the text boxes or image boxes, this will make them totally disappear, but you can definitely bring them back by hitting that undo button again. Next, we're going to set up the back the same way we set up the front. I'm going to navigate down to the bottom here and hit my Page 2 button to flip to the other side. Once you've finished adding all of your information to this side of the postcard, it might look a little like this. Now, you may notice that there are no text boxes over here in this bottom corner, and that's because that's where your mailing information will print. You should note that if you ever need to save your work, you can hit the Save button at the top to return to your work at a later time. Once we're ready to go, we're going to hit the preview button at the top here to take us to the preview page. From here, we'll get a preview of page 1 and of page 2. If everything looks exactly the way that you'd like it to look, you can hit the Approve Design button to approve your design. From here, you'll hit the approval page, and you can hit Next to proceed to the next step.